today we're going to be doing an out-of-the-box review of this 80-volt lithium-ion pro chainsaw from Greenworks. We're going to pop this out of its box. We're going to charge up one battery. Right, I'm going to do one charge and we'll see how far I can get with it, because I've got a limb to take down out there in the yard, so we'll see that coming down this morning. Okay, let's start with what's in the box, shall we? Let's get her unpacked, see what's in there, see how much setup there is. Okay, charger, instructions. This comes with its battery. Well, there's not going to be much setting up here, I can see that. Let's get her charging. Alright, so there we go. Let's have a look at the machine itself. Right, so the batteries are going to be going in the top here. So clearly that is going to plug in like that. And lock that in. That was easy enough. Alright, this is for our bar oil in here. Okay, let's see what else we've got going on here. We've got a sleeve, the chain looks like it's all set up. We've got a lock here, so that'll disengage the chain. There's a switch on the back. Yeah, I read the manual when I can't figure things out, you know what I mean? Should be able to intuitively. Let's see if there's any charge in that. It looks like there's a little bit of charge in that. Let's see. Unlock, there we go. Oh, there's a beastie. Let's do a little workshop test on it here. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. Oh, sweet. All right. Wow, pretty good. There it goes. And a nice audible change the battery. Okay, so to give you a summary of that review, you've just seen me cut a big limb off the tree there. Using this tool, didn't falter once. The chain stayed on the track, plenty of power, at least as much power as my Husqvarna there. So, you know, this is definitely a serious alternative if you don't want to mess around with a gasoline engine. This is definitely a serious alternative. We did most of that work, as you saw. I reported when the battery ran out, and I'd done most of the cut in there on this 2 amp hour. That was the one that came in the box with the unit, and it took about I think it was about 40 minutes to charge. I was keeping an eye on the time, might have been a bit less than that. And that ran basically the whole limb, the whole job. Had about 6 or 8 cuts I had to do with the alternative. This is the 4 amp hour battery, and of course, what I love about these is you've got the little button you can click on there to see what situation you are in with the charge. So I can see these are both fully charged and ready to go. I think we're going to see how pros using these things. You know, if you're a tree pro or something and you're up a tree, you know, I think it might even be a little bit safer for them, you know, rather than carrying around a running engine while they're climbing up. Weight wise, let's put the provided battery in there. About the same. Honestly, it's about the same weight. A little bit more with that in, of course. The bar is excellent. Plenty of length there. That was an 11-inch limb at the base there that I was cutting, and this thing didn't falter, as you saw. It just whipped right through it. It came with it seems to be a decent blade. It kept its sharpness throughout that whole project, and that's great because I've got more to do today, and I haven't bought I haven't bought a sharpener or a spare yet, so, but I reckon you could probably easily get away with a 20-inch bar on this thing if you needed a little bit of extra reach on that. I think it's got everything you need, folks. It really is a serious alternative to a gasoline chainsaw. So there you go. Oh, did I mention that that doesn't seem to be leaking chain oil either, which is another first for all the chainsaws I've owned. So yep, if you're looking for an alternative to a gasoline chainsaw, and you still need plenty of power, and you've got some fairly big limbs you're going to be working with, or some big trees you drop in there, and I think you're going to be all right with this guy. I think it'll do the job, so I'm pretty impressed. Okay, well, I hope that was useful, folks. Take care out there, be safe, and we'll see you next time.